You know what I was thinking about this morning?
Me with your morning wood.
Patrick, you know what I was thinking about this morning?
What were you thinking about, man?
I was thinking about how we should start a clothing brand.
I'd be down.
What would you do?
What would I do?
Mhm.
I'd be idea guy.
Idea guy?
Idea guy.
Okay.
Or
What's your ideas?
I come up with concepts.
Uh-huh.
I need an office.
Uh-huh.
I definitely need an assistant.
Uh-huh.
And I definitely need you to get your dog out of the room, James.
He lives here. There's nothing I can do about it.
He's part of the team.
He's literally HR.
He's part of legal.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit and tie.
That's true.
He basically is wearing like $1 million coat.
Oh, that's a good compliment. Yeah, I'm idea guy. I need an office. I for sure need an assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a ball to bounce off the walls to keep the ideas flowing.
What do you need an assistant for?
To get my Chipotle.
You're kind of lazy, huh?
No, idea guy. I need to focus on ideas and concepts and the future of this company.
You're like that guy who's like, I need to sit in a room and not be distracted by anything. Everything has to be within reach so I can have my ideas just constantly flowing.
Exactly.
That's the kind of guy who goes to strip clubs and says, I need to just reset.
Just give me a couple $100 and I'm going to reset real good.
Yeah.
It's a company expense.
Put it on the company card.
Before this, we did a full podcast together.
We talked for 3 hours.
We talked for 2 hours. Okay, calm down. And don't act like we didn't get through some trauma together.
Wait, hold up. I showed up we got here at like 6.
No, you did not. You got here at 7.
Oh, yeah, it was 7. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours.
Yeah, but we like ate for the first hour.
Oh, true.
And then like complain. But we did come up with a sick name. Who knows? Maybe next year we'll drop some merch.
Ooh, merch.
All we need is someone to follow us.
We have like 2 of those actually. 2 followers.
Yeah, they're out there somewhere living their life.
Yeah.
And
Living
we're,
the vida loca.
we're a small little smidgen of it.
Smidget. You can't say that word online, dude.
I said like smidgen. Like.
Like a pigeon that small?
Yep.
A small pigeon? A smidgen?
A small pigeon. A smidgen. Oh God, he finally took the dog out of the room. Looks like he always had the power to do it.
James just left to go take his dog out of the room.
I don't like how you're holding your mic. It's a little
You look like you're about to drop like the biggest fucking verse of all time. Eminem. Oh, he put the hood up. He put the hood up.
Yeah.
Yo. I'll give you a sick beat. Come in, dude.
Dude, hurry up. Dude, get to the chorus.
All right. Wait, the chorus? What do you mean?
Shut the fuck up and just get to it.
All right, all right.
You're breathing so hard.
The McRib is back. I just saw the ad. For the McRib.
Do you like it?
No.
Dude.
I've tried the McRib. It's terrible.
Really?
It tastes like something I did at the school cafeteria.
Low key, a little bit like, throwback.
Nah, dude.
Really?
You know what?
It
Nostalgia?
tastes microwave as fuck.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
So bad.
McDonald's, so come on.
dude. Have you heard about like they're coming out with their own cafe, like their own coffee
Wait,
place?
I just got back to the conversation. You guys finished talking about how we're gonna be called. We're gonna drop a merch line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did not finish the conversation.
Do you want to drop the name already?
No, we're not dropping the name because the thing is amazing. It is a legal like loophole.
Yeah.
That's how good it is,
Dude.
Like the name's actually pretty badass.
Yeah, that's why I'm
And-
idea guy.
Look, you did one thing.
Yeah, that's
It's
all.
one
idea
thing
guy
so
needs.
far, and legally in a week when I copyright it, you'll have no part in the idea. Okay, keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Okay, watch his first design. It's gonna be like SpongeBob jellyfishing. He's
Ah.
and then that brand name.
Yeah. Yo, SpongeBob jellyfishing?
That's just a fucking shot from the show. Nothing new about
And
it.
then that's when we never mind. We're not gonna go that far. This is where our legal loophole will help.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, but I think this is a real project we could actually get behind a little bit, just to
Yeah.
fuck around, to see if one day
Yeah.
we get one shirt
Yeah.
made that only we wear,
Yeah.
and then we never show the public.
And that's how you make merch.
I'm so into the idea of making a streetwear brand. I've been wanting to do it for years, but I've always wanted to do it with a team. Never wanted to do it alone because it's a lot of
So much work.
Nah, it's not that much. It's
Paperwork?
No, it's just so much work to just
I literally just said that.
do it by. You could just listen.
What?
Your idea guy, not like give me your opinions guy.
What does that even mean?
There's some wisdom in that.
All right. Anyways, you were talking about the new McDonald's restaurant.
Yeah, Cosmics. Have you guys
Wait.
Yeah, I heard about it. It's in Illinois too, right?
I don't know actually, but they're gonna drop it.
It is.
Wait, but it's a cafe place?
It's like all coffee.
They have McCafe. What's gonna happen to that?
It's still gonna be there. It's just another restaurant.
We're gonna call it Cosmic?
No, it has
Cosmics.
food too. It has like
Yes.
burgers and fries.
It has
It's another McDonald's,
like
too.
breakfast sandwiches. That's what they
Oh,
have.
I didn't
They have,
know
like,
that.
breakfast sandwiches. They're gonna have boba tea because
They
that's
do.
really big
I saw
right now.
that part of the menu.
Yeah, and it's like I guess they're trying really hard to appeal to like Gen Z. That's why the boba stuff or whatever. And
What part of this is planetarian?
like yeah, Cosmics, right?
Yeah.
I don't get like I was talking about it with my girlfriend and she thinks that it's because Gen Z seems to love retro shit and like the logo itself is very retro. It's very space age retro.
Oh, and there's nothing more retro than space.
For some reason, the thing that everything comes from.
Well, yeah, because it was so long ago
Yeah, dude.
that it used to be just everything was space.
It's vintage.
Dude, is Earth a millennial, dude?
I don't know, man. what Harry Potter house does it belong in?
Definitely Hufflepuff.
Does
The
he
Earth is
drink
a Hufflepuff.
wine all
Oh
the
wait, I'm
time?
thinking still of the McDonald's thing.
Yeah,
They'd
but,
be
like,
Hufflepuff.
McDonald's would be Hufflepuff.
Yeah, look at their colors.
I think.
They rep. They bleed Hufflepuff.
Isn't Hufflepuff pink?
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it is yellow. You are right, James. Hufflepuff is yellow.
Yeah, I can read.
When I think of Hufflepuff, I picture. I'm not gonna be able to pull the name, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's like a fuzzy little pink ball, and it's got little antennas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Watapon.
Yeah.
Watapon.
Why do you know this?
That's
I'm a
funny,
fucking nerd,
dude.
and I've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh movie 80 times in my life.
Oh man, throwback.
You know what's crazy? You guys haven't seen the other ones, and the best one is still Bonds Beyond Time.
I've seen Bonds Beyond Time.
Oh, you did?
I've seen it.
You
It's-
haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it
You're a
How
trash
have you
man.
not seen Bonds Beyond Time?
because I'm trash, sir.
This man has seen Hamilton, but he hasn't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond Times. Beyond, Bonds Beyond Time.
Patrick has also seen
I've
Hamilton.
also seen it,
But he's also seen
Bonds-
Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond. Blah, blah, blah. But that's a man of taste, my
I've
guy.
also
That's a
seen
man
the-
of taste.
I've also seen The Dark Side of Dimensions.
I've also seen your dark asshole.
That's your brother, you freak.
Yeah, we grew up together.
No,
we
but
used to
it-
shower together sometimes.
What?
As babies.
As little kids, yeah.
in the tub.
Okay, calm down, dude. Weird that you bring it up and then defend it.
Well, I'm just because I had to. You guys made me defend it. I was gonna just say it, let it slide under the rug, and then we would just forget about it. But you guys were all like, "Oh, it's so weird that you guys did that shit."
I didn't say shit.
I did. And
Yeah.
I still think it's weird.
All right, fair enough.
What are you guys gonna order at Cosmics?
I'm not going, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It
not
does
going.
not appeal to me, and I'm Gen Z, I think.
Yeah, no.
Nah, fuck McDonald's,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
What?
I'm not going there.
Fuck McDonald's, dude.
Hey, you know, we're not sponsored by shit. Can you please stop like saying like fuck this, fuck that?
No,
Yeah,
fuck
but-
McDonald's and the people who made it.
I don't ever want to get sponsored by them because then we have to like promote it and be like, "Hey guys, you know what's sick? The McRib." Ha! And then we like tell people to buy shit.
Hey, you know what's sick? Paying your bills.
But you know what's better? Morals. Nah.
Nah, dude, nah, dude.
Money, dog.
dude.
Oh,
Money over morals.
Money over everything.
Yeah.
I
money
would've
over my soul.
dude.
God, that hurt when I did that. Oh God, I didn't mean it.
James sells his soul on the
My-
podcast. Are you good though?
Yeah, I don't know, but like I'm sure we'll find out in 2 to 3 business days. That's usually how it works with souls.
Yeah. Wait, when you saw Hamilton, did you see it with the original cast or no?
No, I did not.
Same.
But the cast that I did see was great.
Phenomenal. I don't know if it's the same cast because you saw it a couple years ago.
Yes, I did.
Phenomenal.
Okay. So let me ask you something. The guy who played Hamilton in this one,
Mhm.
did he kind of act like a young sort of kid from LA?
No.
Like that kind of vibe?
No.
No?
It was weird though because like sometimes it was hard to like hear him.
Okay.
He was kind of
Oh.
quiet at like certain points where I'm just kind of like, bro, raise your fucking
Speaking
voice, man.
but-
Yeah.
I paid so much for these tickets, my guy.
Yeah.
Please speak up.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw that you got dressed up for it.
I did.
I respect it.
Dude, I had to because
You
I'm
have
like,
to.
it's a theater.
It's
Yeah,
a
dude.
Chicago theater.
It's
Yeah.
the theater.
Yeah, I dressed as best as I could for the time, but it
He
was
brought
not good.
flannel. He brought flannel. I know he did.
No,
Did
I
you?
Wore, no, I wore like a pink sweater. You know, nothing crazy.
Sweater?
Sweater?
Yeah.
As dressed up?
I was broke. I had
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
So just tuck in your shirt at that point.
What is this accent? And
Great Britain. It's Brexit,
dude, you
mate.
sound like a bad Korean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you should know.
I
better.
told you what it is, and you're like, wow, that was weird. Just weird that you're mean to me. Just weird that you're attacking me. Speaking of Hamilton, I saw a random Twitter post.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you guys think could have replaced, like, as a celebrity singer, who do you think could lead that? Like, let's just pretend they can act.
Okay.
Who would you like to see sing and rap as Alexander Hamilton?
Ooh.
That's a good question. That's a really, really good
Like
question.
anybody, huh?
Let's just pretend they can act though.
Tom Holland.
You think Tom Holland? I
Tom
was
Holland.
thinking something similar.
Who were you thinking?
Tobey Maguire for some reason. I was thinking a Spider-Man character could do
Yeah.
it. Definitely not Tobey though, but like I was just in my head. That was the first one that popped up.
Wait, Andrew Garfield though, he was in like a musical too.
He was. You're right.
Yeah.
The Mormon one.
It
No,
was
that was
Tick Tick
someone else.
Boom.
Tick Tick
It's completely
Yeah.
different thing.
Amazing.
That
You
is
saw
a really
that
good
too?
one.
I saw the movie.
Hey, do you remember that one time we got tricked thinking that we were gonna go see a James Corden play, and it turns out we went to the opera house
Yeah.
and it was just a screening
Yeah.
of the play, and we paid and we just left.
Yeah, dude. We went to this thing. We thought James Corden was gonna be there. All he did was it was a screen of him just introducing the play.
In our defense, the newspaper said James Corden
Was gonna
in
be-
this thing at
Yeah.
this place,
Yeah.
and we were just like, "Oh,
Let's fucking
let's go!"
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, dude, we showed up early. We got Starbucks.
Yeah.
We waited. We showed up. We went all the way upstairs, and we sat down. Like, this is a screening, and then I straight up said, "Do you want to leave?"
Yeah. No, but we stayed for a while because I felt bad because I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, that was the issue. We have too much guilt.
Yeah. Like I can't just get up while people are singing. Wait, people weren't singing. It was a screen.
That was the
Why did I not get up? What's my problem?
dude. And you know what was weird? We were like, we should dress up a little bit too.
Yeah.
And then we showed up, and I see like ladies in like just sweatshirt pants, stuff like that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, people don't really care about this.
For sure, people were like that too at Hamilton, but there was also like a fair amount of people that were like full on like dressed up, and I was like, oh, awesome.
It just sucks that it became a little mainstream.
Yeah.
But it should still be respected. It's a play.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I were able to go again, I would dress to the nines.
Yeah, dude.
Straight up.
Because yeah, like these people are putting out.
I dress as a 10.
You dress as a 10 every day.
Ooh.
Oh, is it because I'm the 0 and you're the 1?
Confused.
That's what I heard. Chubbier guys would say to girls, like, "Oh, together we're the perfect 10 because you're skinny and I'm the big 0."
Ah, you're talking about shape.
You know what? There's some charm in that. I
There's
can
some
see
bars
that.
in
I
that.
can see that charming a certain girl.
I like that self-loathing shit.
I think it's self-deprecating, my dude.
I don't know what you're saying, man, but I don't like people who shit themselves.
Self-deprecating. That's so funny.
Did you guys, besides Tom Holland, Patrick, do you have anyone?
I'm trying to think. Because my brain also went to another Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield.
We're such nerds, dude.
But I feel like he's too tall.
Who?
To be, I feel like Andrew is too tall to
How
be.
tall is this man?
I feel like
He's short.
You think-
Whoever Hamilton was, short. That's what their
Yeah.
that's
Was
what
for
their height was.
Yes.
Hamilton
I'll tell
should
you
be
guys
short.
mine in a second when you guys finish this one.
Who
Okay.
can I picture? I'm weirdly. My brain said Josh Hutcherson, but no way in hell. I think would he be able to
Hey,
do
pick
it
someone I know.
You do know him. He's PETA from Hunger Games.
Yeah, he was a cake boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cake boy?
yeah.
What?
He was like the one who was like good at bread making.
Nah, bro, that's not what we say when we say cake boy, man.
Yeah, it's so fair.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew Garfield is 5'10".
Shut up.
No way.
Yeah.
He's close to our height. You're taller than Andrew Garfield.
I am.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Damn, Tom Holland's 5'7".
yeah.
That's
no,
my height.
I'm taller than Tom Holland.
Wait, I might be a little
Wow.
taller.
Yeah,
I think you are.
Yeah, you are.
For sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Who were you going to pick again?
Who am I gonna pick? I'm trying to think.
Ed Hardy.
I wanna pick somebody who could like believably be from like the Caribbean.
Rey Mysterio.
He wears the mask the whole time.
and the suit over the. Damn. That's a good idea.
I'm not gonna throw away my shot. Booyaka. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know who I would pick. That's such a good question. Wait, who did you see like on the tweet that like where people like said because you said that you saw a tweet?
There's random people but we were just messing around. Like one person said Aquaman, just for the funny sake of it.
Yeah.
There was like, oh, who was it? Someone who plays Venom or who plays
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said Ed Hardy, but I meant Tom Hardy.
Oh, gotcha.
Someone
gotcha.
said Tom Hardy.
No
Someone said The
way.
Rock.
No, The Rock could be, who am I thinking of? The guy who was like he pops out and he's all like,
Oh, Thomas Jefferson?
yeah, no, not him. He was the spy.
Yeah. Oh, him. I thought you were talking about the other guy. Hercules Mulligan.
Yeah,
He could be Hercules Mulligan.
Yeah, that's who The Rock could be.
How do you remember this and you can't remember my birthday?
What's my birthday?
December 19th.
Fuck.
You want that out in public too?
It's fine. Everyone just knows I'm a Sagittarius.
Piece of shit. That's what it is. Can't remember all your friend's birthday, but you remember Hercules or something.
Dude, he fucking got you. You're a terrible person.
All the complaining earlier, I'm trying to see you're the problem.
Dude, that's the thing. If I talk enough, people realize I'm the problem.
There's that self-shitting nature I like.
Oh man.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
Because I don't know much about Hamilton. I didn't listen to the thing.
Yeah.
But I do know certain tracks, like the Alexander Hamilton rap sings, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He performs it.
Yeah.
I want to hear Justin Bieber do it.
Here's the thing. I was thinking maybe Justin Bieber because it's like you have
But
to
like
be-
in his justice phase.
Oh,
yes, when he
yeah.
cared and he tried.
I just think about the hair.
Just thinking about the
I
hair.
want that hair.
Yeah, you know, and also, but like now his sweatpants ass,
Yeah.
he would
Yeah.
vomit. He would just.
But he
not
would
do
hit
it.
the colors. It was like he wears those nude tones and stuff like that.
I
And
guess
most of the
it's-
costumes were like those nude tones.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, Justin Bieber could possibly be a pretty interesting Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, back in his Justice years. though,
Yeah,
when
and
he
he's
gave
pretty
the
short
shit.
too.
How? No way.
No, you're right. You're right.
He's
He's
like
a
5'8". Around
Uh,
there.
hey,
Taller
hey,
than- taller
hey,
than,
hey,
What?
hey,
Tall.
6'1".
Hey.
Go fuck yourself.
No, the fucking audience knows I'm tall as shit. Just kidding, I'm not.
You
Patrick's
are
not-
though.
But Patrick, you do calisthenics, right?
Yeah. Because my height starts with 5.
There you go.
Yeah.
You don't remember my birthday? I'm gonna judge your height.
He's taller than you.
Who?
Patrick, no?
No, I said you don't remember my birthday. I'm gonna judge your height
Oh, but yeah, how are you going to judge his height?
because you didn't remember that.
Okay. Wait.
I get a pass on this one. He's not taller than me. He just has a little bit more inches on me.
Justin Bieber's 5'9".
Justin Bieber, that's a respectable height.
That's a very good height.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know
That's
what?
not too tall, freakishly like 6'1".
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not too small, like 5'8", where you're just like, I want to be a little taller. It's like 5'9" is a great height.
It's a good
He
place
wears
to
a
be.
little bit of a platform shoe.
Yeah.
Even better.
You know what's something that does kind of bother me because I've been noticing that like people are just like when you look at younger people, they're taller because it's like they're better well fed and they're raised on like better food, you know, and higher quality food. So it's like it's only gonna get better as time goes on. So I think this feeling of like I never felt short until very recently, and I'm just like, oh, this feeling is only gonna get worse as time gets on. As like the newer generations get taller and taller and taller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm because I'm done growing. You know what I mean? So I'm not looking forward to that feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, am
I've
I?
like-
Oh, go on.
Because I'm not short,
Uh-huh.
but eventually when the average is around you, Alex,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be short in like
Yeah.
in like 20 years.
I don't want to be average.
Am I
Yeah.
crazy, or is Justin Bieber's wife taller than him?
I think she is.
she taller than
Like, yeah, isn't she? Like,
she is for sure, actually, now that I'm thinking about
and like,
it.
does that emasculate? Just kidding. But like, not like. I'm not bringing it up because it's like it's weird. I'm just saying like I feel like she's significantly taller than him.
Especially because she's always in heels, which makes it only adds only more.
I feel like that's what I've seen lately.
I feel like
she's 5'7".
shut.
No, she's not. Dude, I
Wow.
swear they're the same height, or she's taller.
I always
thought
feel
they
like
was, like,
she's
the
3
same.
or 4 inches taller than him.
Yeah.
Was he the same height as Selena then? Because Selena gives short vibes.
Yeah, probably because like
Like
she's
I
one
used
of
to
us.
keep looking up everything.
Yeah, for real. I
Every
just
single
put my phone
time.
away.
We need to have a laptop guy.
We do.
What are you doing is sitting right on it.
I typed in Mexican. I don't know why. Don't know why. No idea why.
Is she Mexican? No, she's not, right?
She's Tex-Mex, whatever. It's that
She's
shit.
yeah.
That's not
She's like
Mexican.
so she's like I think I looked this up. She's like half Italian, half.
Italian?
I think she's like half Italian, half Mexican. I think
She's probably Spaniard.
Yo,
No.
she's 5'5".
she's 5. Oh, that's,
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's good. That's nice.
What? Whoa.
What the hell?
Dude,
I like,
that was
I like,
creepy.
I like shorter girls.
Like, dude, what?
But no, actually, do you want to look up her?
Girlfriend's taller than you.
No, she's not.
I know. It's
Yeah.
funnier to think she is.
But no, can you actually look up what she is? Like
What does
Selena
that mean?
Gomez? Because I don't
She's not an object.
like her ethnicity.
What's her ethnicity?
Because I know I'm pretty sure she is at least half Mexican, but she definitely does not identify with being Mexican. Do you know what I mean? And she's one of those.
Like Camila Cabello.
Is she Mexican too?
Camila is
Some Mexican.
No.
I mean, some Latino.
She's I want to say like Colombian
Oh, God, spit
or
everywhere.
no, I think she might be Puerto Rican.
I thought she was Cuban.
Oh, that makes more sense too.
Yeah, she could be.
Maybe she's all of them.
Maybe she's a little mix.
Yeah.
Get it?
Wait, she wasn't on that one.
I know, but there's still a group. Well, she was in Fifth Harmony.
Yeah.
I know my lore.
I know my lore. Okay, so Selena Gomez's father is of Mexican descent, while her mother, who was adopted, has Italian ancestry.
You were right, and I was
Called
right.
it. Yeah.
You know, I miss the olden days. I miss back when we had Selena and Justin Bieber.
Dude, that was my favorite time in history.
But I
Okay.
feel like lately,
Oh.
can you shut up?
Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
Cuban, Mexican.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I really do miss those days though, because I feel like now, I feel like Justin Bieber is missing his Selena.
Yeah,
I really do feel like it's a puzzle that's not coming together.
Yeah.
I,
Somewhere along the lines, our timelines got fucked up, and Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were supposed to be together.
I still don't understand it though. Why her out of everyone? You know what I mean?
What do you mean her?
I don't know. It's just out of nowhere to me. Haley,
Yeah.
it's just so out of nowhere.
Dude, do you guys actually know like their whole like history of like how they actually got to be and stuff?
Not
no,
really.
I do not. But I will say one thing. I do think that this is my stance.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's better off without him.
Who?
Selena's better off without Justin.
Oh, okay.
He looks like a problem.
He looks like one because she's out of his life.
He looks depressed without her.
Yeah. Which is not healthy either.
Exactly. If she was the only thing holding up that house,
Yeah.
she needed to get out of that house.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just know someone's the one.
Yeah, then why did it? No. I remember, I think you once sent me a video making fun of Justin Bieber where he was at a concert and he was like stomping around and Haley was off to the side, just off stage, like recording him.
Yeah.
And he was like looking at her and she like was recording him and looked bored. And it was very much giving like this feeling of like, Mom, look, are you watching? Are you watching? Are you watching? And she was just like, yes, honey. Yes, I'm watching. And I'm just like, he just looks like a downer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, that's just where I'm at. I don't need them to ever come back together. And I'm happy for her if she's okay.
Yeah.
But lately, from what I saw on Instagram, she's not doing okay. Anyway, what were you saying?
Their history's kind of weird because it's like Haley Baldwin was actually a fan of the two of them.
Okay.
She would
Whoa.
like she was actively posting on Twitter tweets about being a Jelena stan because you know their relationship was what God intended, but eventually, Selena and Justin split. That's when the world stopped making sense. It was no longer worth living in, man. That shit was my favorite, you know. But then like after that is when Haley started popping up. The two were rumored to be together and eventually confirmed. What most don't know is that Haley and Justin would also split up from time to time, and in between those times, Justin would be photographed with Selena Gomez, again, sparking rumors of dating. And then there was even a video, I don't know if you guys saw this, but it went viral of Justin serenading Selena in a restaurant, which just like when Superman was resurrected in the Justice League movie, it brought back hope to millions.
Justice League movie. Of all the fucking movies.
Dude, what do you mean?
Of all the fucking movies.
That movie was phenomenal.
You think their relationship saves the
Was the
world?
best of a bad situation?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That movie sucked.
That movie was incredible.
I started it. I couldn't get past the first 15. Wait, what movie were we talking about?
Justice League.
The real one? Like the
What
real
do you
people
mean?
one?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Snyder's cut?
I got 15 minutes in. I don't care which movie it is. I just think it sucked.
God damn it.
I also just didn't give it a chance. But you know what? No one gave a chance to my beliefs in Selena and Justin Bieber. I
yeah.
want it back.
But yeah, so then like they split up again because fuck us, right? And then later was the final time that they split because he ended up marrying Haley Baldwin. And this is when
Mistake.
things, yeah, for real. This is when things started getting juicy, juicier than James's cheeks on a summer morning.
Hey, bro, can you at least pretend you're not reading that? Because what pisses me off about that sentence isn't the fact that he said it. It's the fact he's written down.
Dude, I have everything word for word what I'm gonna say. Because I get shy. But yeah, so then
You
one
got
thing-
shy after talking about your cousin's cheeks.
Stop. Anyway, so Selena, she drops.
Bro,
like
we
this
used to
one
live
song.
together. Stop talking about my cheeks.
How do you think I know about it?
Oh.
So then Selena, she drops like this new song, right? It's called Lose You to Love Me, which 1 month later, after the wedding hits, like she drops that, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a line where it's like, in 2 months, you replaced us like it was easy, which had fans speculating, which, let's be real, obviously it was about them.
It was clearly about
no
them.
speculation.
No.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it was straight up just that.
No, you did not need a detective to do that.
Yeah. And then what was funny was like later that day, Haley posted a screenshot of a Summer Walker song titled I'll Kill You. which
I
is
didn't know that.
hilarious. But it's also like, ooh, edgy.
Haley did that.
Yeah.
You know what I've always noticed about Haley, and I'm sure you'll get more into it.
Huh.
She sucks at being the rebuttaler. Like, she always has to rebuttal something.
Yeah.
She's just bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you can tell when she did something on social media versus her team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
She's not good
Yeah.
at like anything.
But it's kind of like
I don't know what
feel
she's
like
known
she just
for.
never had to, you know?
Yeah, she was a Baldwin.
Yeah, you know.
Like
Yeah.
she came from like
Thank God her last name was changed.
dude. But you know what? It should have stayed the same. It should have stayed there. It should have never been Bieber.
Haley Bieber. That's good. It does have a nice ring though.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so then this was when fans started attacking Haley to the point where she had to actually post a story talking about how all the hate she's been receiving is starting to be a bit much and hella overwhelming. It said something like, I would never in a million years wish for someone to be treated this way. Which, yeah, like low key, like,
I hate that shit.
I hate the attention.
attention. And like it got so bad that like even Selena Gomez started posting telling people to be kind and not attack people online and that spreading hate is never the answer, which come on, like obviously it's not, you know, but
Yeah.
there's
I
still
mean,
people that just
When you feel passion for something.
just spread as much hate as you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then some time passed and like photos came out from like a gala event where a bunch of famous people go, but they never invite me to.
What do you bring? What do you bring to this?
Comedy. Not good one either.
There's comedians there.
Yeah, good ones too.
Fuck off. One day we'll all be there.
I don't want to be there.
Was it the
I'll
Met
deny
Gala?
it. I have access to the email. I'll tell them no.
No, dude, you have to be there.
I'm not going.
I'm
I'm gonna tell them straight up
you
no.
guys. I'm gonna get shy.
That's fine.
No.
I can't wait to watch you crash and burn.
Oh God. This is why you guys wanted to start a podcast so that we could get built up just so that I can be brought back down.
No, I did this so that we could work on something together, spend more time together, and then slowly turn into other projects like clothing brands. Now hurry up.
That's actually really sweet.
That really is.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're cute.
And then next week we break up.
But yeah, so this event, it was showing Selena Gomez and officially now Hailey Bieber posing together that had Twitter in a chokehold for like a solid week.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
dude, fucking Twitter was losing their minds seeing them too and stuff. And then like, so everyone was like, okay, I guess they worked past their issues and are all Gucci now. But no, Hailey Bieber had to just start shit up again by posting a video on TikTok with Kendall Jenner, and she was like mouthing out words like sound saying like, I'm not saying she deserved it, but saying God's timing is always right.
I love that meme.
But like the reason why people were talking about this was because even though the TikTok itself had like no mention of Selena in it, it was around the same. It was around the time Selena was being trolled online for her weight. And so that's why people were like, bro, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And the video was quickly deleted. And then after Selena found out about it, like a month later, she responded with, it's awk. I don't let these things get me down. Be nice to everyone. X. Which is like, I guess it's like, you know, it's a nice way to handle these things. Later, a video resurfaced on TikTok where Hailey is on Drop the Mic. I don't know if you guys saw this.
No.
You guys
No.
aren't like into this shit, huh?
No, I don't like. No, I
no
just
idea.
don't. I don't really like you.
That's fair. I don't like me either. Anyways, so he was on Drop the Mic, and the guy next to her mentions briefly Taylor Swift, and to that Hailey motioned a gag me gesture, and basically was like shading her, you know. So then Selena actually commented on the TikTok itself, saying, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." Which, like, yeah, back your friend up, but this is so middle school behavior.
It is.
said
It
that?
really
Selena.
is.
Oh, that's so
Like,
not.
it's so
No,
like
it's
middle school behavior.
So lame.
But we're also talking about this now, so we suck too.
Yeah, but we can one day monetize off something like this, right?
True.
We can't. We can't.
No.
We really can't. We have
Actually-
better chance at a clothing line.
No, here's the thing. Who's worse, the cringy ass person or the person off to the side just being like, that's cringy? It's the cringy person who started it.
Yeah, I guess.
Is it? Because you can't help human emotion. Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
Just erase that whole part.
It's,
Just go on.
it's so fucking cringe that she did that.
Yeah, and then in some more middle school fashion, Selena posted a video of herself where she does something to her eyebrows, and it's like that look where like you yeah, I know. It's like it's like a look where like you make it look like each individual eyebrows kind of like spread apart. I don't know if you guys know about this one
No, I don't.
because you guys aren't girls, right? That makes sense.
Okay.
I was imagining you were going to say in middle school fashion, she posted a black screen on Instagram that just had the words like, don't talk to me. Not the people who know.
Oh yeah.
And then a bunch of like just like
You don't know me
just
or
like
my
emojis
story.
that are like the X one,
Yeah.
and just like the
Yeah.
thing, and it's just like what is it? Oh, like retiring from social media for a while.
Yeah.
Man, we've been releasing statements since like 2009, huh?
Yeah, dude, for real. But
Damn, what I would give for a celebrity to act up like that.
Funniest thing
dude,
ever.
they would get memed to the ground.
Yes.
Dude, if James Corden just really let it loose like that, oh, dude, it'd be so fun. He's a bad. He's a bad person.
I heard that too.
Yeah,
And I'm really disappointed 'cause
apparently
that's
he
my
does-
boy.
He
Yeah.
lets it loose all the time in
Really?
restaurants. He treats waiters like shit.
No way.
I heard he's a very mean, rude person.
You know what? One day I'll be a waiter for him,
And just see for yourself.
undercover boss style, except undercover employee.
Dude, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But like
Undercover snitch.
his carpool karaoke is my favorite.
He's the only one who does them, so he has to be your
It's my
favorite.
favorite thing online.
Good job, buddy.
What else is there to compare it to? Comedians in cars
Porn.
getting coffee.
Porn.
Is there carpool karaoke versions of that, or
I mean, there's car like yeah,
I mean, the
fake taxi,
yeah, the fake taxi,
fake bus.
fake bus.
Yeah, there's a whole ass bus.
There's a whole
I don't like how you started labeling things,
Uh-huh.
and
Why?
now we have to pretend like to back you up to make you
You
not
guys
feel
know
bad.
porn star names. Don't even start with me.
I
Don't
don't
even
know
start
what
with
you're
me.
talking
I'm
about,
just
dude.
thinking fake
The only
airplane.
names I know are Tony the Tiger, Winnie the
And
Pooh,
Tony Hawk.
and Alex Black.
Who's that?
I don't know. I think it's a porn star.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it'd be funnier.
See,
Cause
point proven. I don't know
Sounds
who
like
that
a
is.
wrestler. Anyway,
But yeah, so she posted that, and then she was just like, "It was an accident." And then
Same.
Kylie Jenner posts on Instagram a picture of herself with the words, "This was an accident," and like question marks and stuff, which still kind of.
oh, that's the best friend coming in to,
Yeah,
to
to-
do her thing.
Yeah.
I hate how what was it, Kylie?
yeah,
I hate how she's coming in like she's part of it.
yeah, for real.
But that's what you do in middle school.
That is
Yeah, it's like you don't talk to my best friend
Yeah.
and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, Selena goes on live on TikTok talking about all this, and she's like, "It's getting a little bit out of hand," and she's like, "This is a little silly. I'm 30," which fair. Like, yeah, you're 30. Like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
And then she explains how she's going to be off social media for a while, and yeah, because
Go on.
and then, like that's basically it. But then there's also more things that apparently Haley being kind of obsessed with Selena, like both having a G tattoo behind their left ear.
That is incredibly specific.
Isn't that weird though?
It is weird.
Yeah, I mean, models aren't that original though.
Yeah.
Artists are, but a lot of models aren't.
Yeah.
I made that up. But I just want someone to back me up.
I back you up. I back you up.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what's weird though is that she got it weeks after Selena. Like it was really close in like time.
What if they even went to the same
There-
person?
You know.
Maybe.
Oh god.
Maybe. And the thing is, Selena's tattoo is for her sister Gracie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Haley's is for a little girl named Georgia, who is the daughter of Chad Vitch.
Isn't that where he gets his peaches?
Dude, bars. Dude, I like that shit. If
Who
I
the fuck
had a
is-
hand, I'd fist
who
bump
Who
you.
the fuck is Vitch?
What'd
Some
you call
Chad
me?
Vitch guy.
Okay.
What?
He's the pastor of their church.
What?
He's the pastor of the
Oh.
Zoe Church, who's connected to the mega church Hillsong.
I don't know
about that
any
one?
of the words you said. I'm so
Really?
sorry. You said a lot of things, and I got stuck on the very first name you
So
mentioned.
she got the name, the first initial of her pastor's daughter.
Dude,
Yes.
that is a stretch.
Yeah.
That is a stretch.
Hey,
Be
so we're-
somebody else who has a G in your name.
Yeah, your dog.
Grandma. Stands for grandma.
She could have just said the Lord.
Yeah.
At that point, you know.
God.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah.
Easy. It's for, come on. But apparently, like,
Gary from SpongeBob.
Make it fun and say you thought Justin started with a G.
Gail Smith. What'd you say?
Make it funny. Make say like, oh, I thought Justin started with a G.
but the thing
Dude,
is,
at least an ex-boyfriend like Gunther. At least, make it make sense.
support guns. I don't know, something.
Yeah, at least, dude, honestly, I'd respect her more if it was something like direct.
yeah.
Not
But-
that, though, but like direct.
But Justin has that same G tattoo, but it's on his arm, and it's for her too. It's for the pastor's daughter.
What did this little girl do?
Apparently, she has like an illness.
Oh, never
And
mind.
they're
then.
very close to like the pastor. So
You made it make sense. Why'd you like back us up and then you made it make sense?
for comedy,
You're kind of a dick. Dude, it makes sense.
I set you guys up.
You really did. We don't know anything about this.
But yeah, so other things,
That
Haley.
all sounds plausible too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, not the more I think about it, it might actually be that.
Yeah, because it is.
It's not that far fetched anymore, and
Yeah.
you completely made us look like idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what having misinformation is all about. You look like idiots if you don't know about things.
No, you just withheld it.
This was art. This was an
You
art
did
piece.
just withheld. You just lied.
This was an art piece.
He manipulated us.
This was a social experiment.
Hey, bro,
Huh?
that was good.
Okay. And so yes, Haley also copies outfits that Selena has worn very close in time. There's also an interview where Selena Gomez talks about her love for Britney Spears, saying how she was at her first concert and that was like the first CD that she ever had. And then later on, Haley was also on like a talk show sharing her story about how much she loves Britney Spears and that was her first concert too. And maybe it's true, but it's also like, I don't know. She has like a history of like saying that they had like the same experiences and stuff. And then Selena had like this thing where she started talking about her own issues with self-esteem. Like she posted on Instagram talking about it.
What model doesn't? Wait,
True.
you saying Selena or?
Selena.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you said Haley. I was like, yeah, that's like the average model.
Yeah. And then like she talked about how she had to come to terms with that her body's not the same as it was when she was 19. Because like that's like a
Yeah,
thing
it's
that
just
like
part
girls
of-
just go through like that.
Yeah.
Like
True.
anybody actually.
Yeah, and even then
just
she wasn't
happens.
happy with her body.
Yeah.
I remember I once saw a clip of her like she was like on tour and she like wanted to wear like very womanly outfits is how she put it, but she
Mhm.
was just like I have the body of like a 12-year-old boy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, there's like
Wait, who
the-
said that?
Selena.
Selena.
Gomez.
Oh, wow.
She said that about herself.
She never really
Aw.
liked herself.
No,
She's never happy with
never.
herself.
Yeah, exactly. Which is really sad.
That is sad.
It just sucks also she goes through so much medical and health stuff.
And then now she's older and she's just like, I wish I looked how I looked then because I did actually look great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
don't
a lot
think
of
so.
sense.
It's
I,
the cur-
I don't know. Like
I think she looks better.
she
now.
looks because she held that like Disney Channel look for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and like I forgot for the longest time she was actually like over 18 for a while.
Yeah.
So I was just it threw me off, and that's why I was like, this is I forget actors can act younger,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was just like, this is throwing me off so hard because she looks like the character on the screen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when I learned that she was 30, I was like, yeah, that's weird.
It's weird, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I think she
she's-
looks amazing.
She
Yeah.
was amazing. Yeah. I hate that.
Actually, you know what? No, I had a crush on her then too. Never mind.
Yeah.
I've always had a crush on her when I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I think
always been.
Honestly, not on Wizards. I thought her character was really annoying.
Really? She was
Really.
charming.
Dude, she had the charm.
Yeah.
That's because like she was always shitting on her older brother Justin,
Oh.
who was just trying to stick to the rules and be a good son.
Because that was you.
Exactly. So I was like, let him win.
Yeah.
Let him have one W.
You know what
Yeah.
though? If that was the show and we were in it, you would have been Justin, you would have been Selena, and I would have been the brother, the other brother, the little one that just was a mess.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It does. You
Yeah.
were definitely
Because, like,
trouble,
her
and you were
character-
pretty.
Her character did
guys more.
jack shit and always won in the
Yeah.
end.
The thing that I did not like was the movie where she won.
It broke my
Spoiler
heart.
alert. If you haven't seen the
Dude, if
Wizards
you haven't
movie.
seen it, you're living under a rock like Patrick.
Yeah, I've seen it, but like
Bars?
live under a rock.
Like Patrick. Yo. Because he was talking about you're, what's the word? You're untouched? You're
Out of touch.
You're out of touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Patrick Star lives under a rock.
Yeah.
This guy's Eminem. Dude, he was spitting bars the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the mic for like this from now on. You know what sucks though? I was thinking.
Huh.
Thinking back to, I was watching episodes of Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
Actually, Tisdale did not look good in that show, but she's very pretty.
Now?
She's always been. Just in
Right.
that show, they always made her look so crazy.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
true.
like, no.
Yeah, they put her because her character was broke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, so was like every other character. So was Zach and Cody. Technically, they
Yeah.
lived in a hotel.
Yeah.
They did.
So,
But
but
it
they
was a
looked
nice
cool.
hotel.
they were well groomed.
Yeah.
They had like cool stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brenda Song looked really good. She still does. Did you guys see? I didn't know she was married to Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin.
Is that his name?
Macaulay Culkin.
It's a hard name, dude.
Yeah.
He should just change his last name to Song.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that would have been better.
Macaulay Song?
Macaulay
Song.
Culkin.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is so much better. But yeah, they just did like a whole photo shoot thing. I don't know, but
Yeah.
like it looks cool. I was like, dang, they're artsy people.
And
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, she likes a mess.
Aw.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think they're a good pair for each other because it looked like he cleaned himself up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He looks healthier now.
And
Yeah.
given like his speech, it seemed like she's very supportive.
yeah, and that he.
I don't know what you're
appreciates
talking about, but I just see pictures.
her. Here's
Oh,
the
there
thing.
was a speech that came out where like he was accepting some type of award, and she
Dude,
was
how
in the
many
crowd.
awards is Home Alone gonna get?
Dude, for real, it came out.
Dude,
like,
what else did he do?
dude, right?
Yeah,
What did he get the award for?
I think it might have been.
I think it was the Grammys. What the fuck was he doing there? No, I'm just kidding.
Was it one of the Hollywood Walk of Fame things?
Oh,
maybe?
it was that one. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
got
see
a
the
star.
speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he gave a speech. And
He
then,
didn't
like,
have a
cried.
star.
No.
I think they kind of wait for you to like because he was such a mess for so long. Maybe they wait for you to clean up your act and then give it to you. Maybe because if he's gonna show up fucked up,
Yeah.
it's gonna look trash.
What about a kid? Like when he was a kid before he got into all that.
maybe you have to be like a certain. Actually, I don't
I
know.
don't even know.
I don't know how that shit works.
Actually, you
Yeah.
know what? I don't care. Go on.
Oh yeah, sorry. So anyways, later on, Haley also was expressing her feelings about how she has come to terms with accepting herself and that she no longer has the body that she had when she was 19 years old. They both specifically say 19 years old.
It's giving pick me.
Yeah, and then
Period.
period. And then Selena Gomez had a cooking show in 2020 on HBO Max called
Hilarious.
Selena Plus Chef. It's funny.
Hilarious.
Is it?
I saw the Gordon Ramsay one.
Oh
It's
yeah.
a
yeah.
good show.
It's
I
a
like
funny
it.
episode.
I
That's
hate
all I
her
saw.
friend.
You hate her friend? Why?
She's annoying. Do you know which friend I'm talking about? It's like the blue-eyed bitch. It's lady.
Golly.
Hey, bleep it to make it sound harsher.
But you said the C word or something.
Yeah, like I can't remember her name, but I'm not the only one on Twitter. Everybody hates like her best friend.
Wow.
'Cause she's
That's her best friend,
annoying.
so you have to respect her.
Wait, that's not Taylor Swift though.
Oh yeah.
Her best friend is Taylor Swift.
Ooh,
Okay.
you got outed. You got exposed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Exposed.
Jacqueline, I think her name is.
Jacqueline?
Hill?
Do you know Jacqueline Hill? No, it's not Jacqueline Hill.
First of all, what the fuck was that?
Dude, he has a girlfriend. Of course he knows who she
Yeah,
is.
that's true. That's fair.
I also am into makeup.
Oh.
Oh.
I wear concealer.
What?
No, you don't.
I have a concealer in my bathroom. Do you want to go see
I thought
it?
it was in my back pocket. If he pulled out a fucking concealer, out
I
of his
have a
Adidas
concealer
track
matched to my
pant-
skin tone in the bathroom.
It's actually a gun because he's like, I have a concealed weapon.
Oh, sorry. I have a silencer, my guy. Anyways, go on. With
So
your-
she's got that show called Selena Plus Chef where she cooks in her home. And in the first episode, she was like, yep, this is really my home. And then the camera pans and it reveals like her living room. And it's like, wow, it actually is her home. And then,
What'd you think? Did he lie to you?
well, I don't know, man. Maybe there could be like,
no. It's valid because nowadays people really, really value like the appearance of authenticity over real authenticity.
yeah,
So
exactly.
she could just say it's my house, but it's not her house.
And then like you pan over and it's like a green screen.
Exactly.
But then, so the same thing happened because like Haley Baldwin, like she came out with a show in 2022 and it's a YouTube series called What's in My Kitchen, where she too was like, yep, we really are in my home. And then the camera pans to her like room and like her house. And it's like, yep, that's really her house.
Dude, that's a girl who has some kind of spite against Selena.
It really
It
is.
straight up is. You can't tell me that, like, even from the letter G to... Dude, that G thing is still pissing me
Yeah,
off. Why'd you
that was-
withhold that information, you dick? But, like, everything else, like, dude, that is straight spite.
Yeah. And that's basically all I got for y'alls.
You know what? Here's the thing. Like, it could be people are saying like it's an obsession thing.
Mhm.
Maybe it's that like we're actually seeing a famous fan. Do you know what I mean? Because like she was a fan.
Yeah.
She probably like looked up to her in some way because it's like you're dating my dream man. Like you must
Yeah.
yourself be amazing. You are a trendsetter. Or you came from nothing and you build yourself up. Because that's one thing that people can never take away from Selena Gomez. She is self-made.
Yeah,
She is self-made.
for sure.
And
Says who?
like the fact that she came from nothing.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible? Okay.
Yeah, dude. And
No, now I understand it.
but maybe it's just that it's like she never just stopped being a fan.
Yeah.
And that it's like maybe because you know with the way a lot of people are with celebrities, they kind of sometimes it's like in order to like check, like to do something in their life, they kind of need like their favorite celebrity sometimes to like give them permission to.
Yeah.
Maybe that it's like, oh, you know, I don't feel so like I know I'm attractive, but I don't feel like I'm as attractive. Selena's talking about it. Maybe I
Yeah.
can talk about it.
And then like also maybe it's like if I start acting more like her, I can get a guy like Justin Bieber.
or seem more in control of myself. Yeah.
Which in this case, it actually worked because she got Justin Bieber in the end.
I don't want to get too long on this one because our episodes are already pretty long on this because there's a lot.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of the conspiracy that it's some kind of arranged marriage between Justin and Haley?
Oh yeah.
And because there was like that rumor that in that same song he was talking about, there was like 19 calls from him to Selena or something.
Oh yeah.
And like it's a rumor, obviously, or I don't even know if it's confirmed, but who knows? Maybe like he was trying to get talked out of it or trying to figure a way out of that marriage. But there's photos of the wedding. He does not look happy.
Yeah. Wait. So the rumor is that he was trying to call her like on the day of his wedding, right?
I've heard about this.
Day of or day before?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
I heard it was like 15
Right before.
minutes before he was gonna go out. Like he was calling her, being like,
I mean, I believe it. 2 months ago, he was with her.
Yeah.
I honestly, I'm gonna be truthful. I feel like he's not happy.
yeah,
And
I could believe it's an arranged marriage.
yeah.
But what's the arrangement? Like, what do they get out of the
Money? Isn't that what people usually get?
Yeah.
I don't know, but like
Estate?
like what? Like what is it? Like she was wealthy, he was wealthy.
Yeah, but like I don't know if you know this, but like they met a long time ago. Like they met on the Today Show, and like where Haley's dad was like he introduced the two, and like Justin's mom and Haley's dad hit it off as friends. So much so that like Haley's dad invited them over to his house the next day for your family dinner, and apparently they both have like very strong faith, and the families were like, you know what, this could work. So it was like since like day one shit.
So like their families pushed them into it?
Yeah, and then like you even see like photos of them meeting together, and it's like back when like Justin Bieber was like still wearing like that purple like hoodie and shit, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
right, 'cause
So
people-
yeah, so it was like around that time.
You know what it is? You know what it could be then? It could be like all these expectations of everyone to see you with that person, and it's not you, but you also don't know how to say no.
Mm-hmm.
She wants him, maybe. Like Haley probably wants him,
Mhm.
or like the image of him next to him, her.
yeah.
Alec Baldwin probably liked them.
Mm-hmm.
Mom probably liked the idea of those families together. So like he might have just felt pressure to say yes.
Alec Baldwin's not her father.
Oh,
Yeah.
who the hell is this man?
Alec Baldwin's her uncle.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, he might have been overwhelmed with the pressure. Everyone probably thought she was a better choice for him.
Yeah.
They might have pushed Selena away.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest with you, their relationship is like the biggest thing of our generation.
Honestly, yeah.
And
That's my Roman Empire.
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. No one, I've never seen public fights about them, public information about their relationship, about how good it was, how bad it was. It's just either people, it's like very vague stuff. Nothing detailed.
Yeah.
So like, it kind of throws me off. I'm like, we know little to nothing about the relationship, but all we know, it was a power couple.
Mm-hmm.
It was strong. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
It gave us hope.
it gave us hope. But all we know, it was a very intense relationship.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Yeah.
I don't.
Selena
I
and
still.
Justin?
Yeah.
Okay.
We know it's very intense because of how much like she went through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A
And
lot
then-
of her songs after are just about surviving him.
Yeah.
Honestly, and then honestly, I think Haley really is copying her.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like in a week we're gonna see her post surgery after getting like a kidney removed or something.
Oh, dude.
Oh
imagine
my
she goes that
God.
far with it.
She seems crazy enough to do it. I don't think. I feel like Justin Bieber is being held hostage.
Oh, dude. You know what? I could see that because it's like you're a child star almost. You know, he started in this business since he was like what, like 12?
He might be a chronic people pleaser.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I was trying to get at.
Damn.
You know
Fucking
what?
Psychological.
You know what
shit.
we're also just missing overall?
Huh.
We just might be seeing a pretty crappy couple
Mhm.
on unfold in our eyes, but we have this image of Justin from years ago
Mhm.
that unfortunately just he never lived up to.
Mm.
We saw him kind of like become his own person,
Yeah.
Yeah.
away from the limelight a little bit.
I
So
mean, I still think he's a shithead, but you know.
I don't know. I think he's really inspiring, especially.
Also, like I think maybe to a degree, maybe Selena enabled him.
What do you mean? Mhm.
There's this one song that she came out that's like clearly about him,
Mhm.
where it's like I can't remember the name of it, but it's like it's basically like who's gonna take care of you while I'm gone. You know, where it's like I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like who's gonna
Hold you.
hold you and rock you and like Like when you're like drunk and like who's gonna pick you up,
Damn.
and who's gonna rock you to the dark side of the morning.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, it's
until
basically
now.
like clearly like
Same. I thought she was really good at music.
I just
her
thought that
and-
song was banging.
yeah, it is a banging song because it's like fucking techno or whatever. But she's talking about like who's gonna take care of you,
Yeah.
and like maybe that was the entire nature of because like clearly she has self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
I've met people with self-esteem issues, and usually they ignore it by putting all of their attention on somebody else.
Mm.
An intense amount of attention on somebody else where they don't even want it sometimes. And so, like, I can see her just being like, I have to take care of him. I have to take care of him. I have to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, maybe he loved it and needed it, but also didn't want it.
Yeah.
So maybe she enabled him.
You know, to be honest, who knows? Who knows how much of this is because, like I said, we know very little about realistically details of the
We know
relationship.
jack shit because we're just sitting here.
Yeah, but like realistically, how do we know? Like you said, she wasn't enabling him, and to be honest, how do we know she just wasn't good for him?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
maybe she wasn't in the right mental space for him.
Yeah.
No.
Like
don't-
we always see like sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say it's easier because I feel like a lot of times the internet sympathizes with the women,
Yeah.
and which is I get it, but like who knows? I've never seen him be bad at relationships, like cheating and stuff like that.
I
Necessarily.
think he cheated.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I feel like he would have.
I wouldn't.
think
I don't
so.
believe in that. That's crazy because I don't believe that. I believe that they were a perfect couple,
Yeah.
and no, but like I'm saying, like to be 100% honest, my real opinion on this is that I just feel like they were too young for each other,
Mm-hmm.
and now that he's old enough to actually kind of have his own opinion or
Mhm.
have his own perspective on life, he might have realized like I don't want to be married to this person. I want Selena or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and Selena might honestly kind of be moving like she's past it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's that like classic thing where like she's moved on right when you realize that's the one. And I feel like we're watching this transition of her living her life,
Mhm.
but she's also getting sucked back in because of this drama.
Yeah, and she just like I just want to just move on from this,
To be
like
honest,
she
yeah.
said, I'm 30, like this was in my past, like just
I was a
forget about it.
teenager.
Because like what I was thinking about was like everybody remembers like when they were like in high school and had like their first love and stuff, and how like strong and passionate that was, and you
So
thought like this was
intense.
your everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at that point in like time it was.
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of like we all saw that passion. So like when we
Now you're
don't see
nothing.
that, so then when we don't see that from him and Haley, we think like, oh, their love is not as strong. But it's like no,
Fake.
yeah. But it's like no, like you just got older and love is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like it's weird how unhappy he looks.
That
I
too,
can't.
though,
I
like,
can't
deadass,
stress
yeah.
how I get it. The original Justin Bieber was just a mirage or
Yeah.
whatever, but I can't stress how unhappy he looks next to her. How little he tries next to her.
Yeah, and just like how like he just seems like he's just so done. Like I've seen posts on TikTok where they're at like a game or something like that, and like she's trying to hug him, and then his face is just like so like annoyed, and like his hand is just like stop, like let go of me, you know?
Here, I got this. Let's look up her quick Instagram and see what the latest picture is. Haley Bieber. Oh, look at that.
Bald one. Just kidding.
So there's one problem so far. She's a little narcissistic. There's no pictures of Justin with her.
Oh, come on. That's not fair. And you know it.
How?
Because it's her page.
My phone died.
That's so funny.
So I guess you can't prove it.
Also, his tattoos suck.
Okay, dude, nice.
I hate his tattoos.
Look, just to end it off, we all miss Jelena.
I
Yeah.
won't.
We all miss Jelena, but I think realistically, the truth is, I think they were too young for each other. I think they were just our idols growing up in every way.
Not
Mhm.
mine.
Okay, can you like not always be like this person who's gonna be like, actually, it wasn't, but whatever.
I'm just saying, you're saying we a lot. I just want to differentiate.
sorry. I represent the rest of the world. Second of all, let's be real, dude. Everyone from here to Sao Paulo, Jelena. Anyways, I just think they were too young. I really think they were too young for each other, and I feel like Selena's finally gotten past that, and she's moving on.
Yeah,
And
and
good for her, to be honest.
yeah,
She deserves it. She deserves some happiness.
I hope she does find true love.
Maybe it might be in Benny Blanco.
Oh yeah, they're dating apparently now.
Yeah. Apparently he's the greatest thing that
How
ever
does
happened
that freaking beaver get her, man? Swear to God, that guy, in everything I've seen of, he's wearing pajama pants and this like oversized T-shirt that it's not oversized. It's just
Yeah.
stretched out.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's just
sure-
old.
I'm pretty sure he's only 30, but he looks 47.
He
Yeah.
does. Also, he doesn't groom. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. But like, what is in him?
I don't get it, dude. I don't get whatever.
But that's the lesson though. Like incels are always wrong.
what?
It's not about being the tallest or the most muscular.
Uh-huh.
You just gotta have that look in your eye. where even you can land, even Benny Blanco can land Selena Gomez.
The answer is simple. Just have a decent job and listen or something. I don't know.
creative.
He's definitely doing something.
He's talented
right.
for sure.
He's
At
definitely-
what?
Yeah.
Like,
Music.
it's not fashion.
He makes music.
Yeah, he's a music
know.
producer.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if that beef between him and Charlie Puth is real. Because remember those TikToks where he was just posting and talking shit about Charlie Puth?
No, I think they're friends.
I know they are, but
Yeah.
I wonder how pumped. He's so good at it, but I feel like Loki, were some of his opinions too. He's just letting it out, and he's all this is. I feel like he's texting Charlie this is real, even if it's a joke.
Yeah. It's I'm mad every
He's
word.
just that guy. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. But I think next week's our Christmas episode, right?
yeah.
I believe so.
What are we doing?
We should
Jingle
probably-
bells?
Huh?
Jingle bells? Caroling?
All the way?
What?
Oh, well, fine.
Uh,
It is the ride.
How are you going to be this critical of everything and not know the song to Jingle Bells?
You know, one horse opens sleigh.
is that the one that was made up in Mean Girls?
No. That was Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle
It's
bell,
a swell
jingle bell.
time.
That's also a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm going to watch that today, actually.
Actually, maybe I'll watch them.
Yeah.
good movie.
Polar
Which-
Express, too.
What's it?
Polar Express.
I like
Oh,
that
dude, I hate that. That thing scares me.
What?
The animation's terrible.
I get that.
The animation looks like something out of my nightmare.
I get that.
All right.
one. The way that they ran was weird.
That I do get a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think next week we're talking about books, right?
Yeah.
I'm down. I'll always talk about books.
And that's all you do. You read, you freaking nerd. I got some really good books, though. None are Christmas related, and they all shouldn't be ever read at a dinner table, but they're good books.
Why? Is there a lot of sex?
No.
Oh.
No. They're
Wait.
just, I like horror novels. So, and I couldn't find a good one until I met, not met, but I found Agustina Basterica.
Ooh, we're going to be on book talk or what?
I think so. We'll be book talk. And then Patrick probably read Fiddle on the Roof or something.
I did not read Fiddler
What's
on the Roof.
Fiddler on the Roof?
Oh,
It's-
Fiddler.
Is that what it's called?
No, he's
And then what
trying
is
to.
it?
What?
I
Wait,
thought
you
it was
said
called
Fiddler.
You said
he
Fiddler.
said Fiddler, and then you said Fiddler.
Fiddler on the Roof is a famous play.
Oh, so you didn't read it?
No,
Can't read, bitch?
I can read.
I don't know.
I can read circles around you, you cuck.
How do you read circles? They're called O's.
I'm
Bars.
working my way through the Iliad
I
right
forgot to
now.
say the alphabet.
Through the what?
Through the Iliad by Homer. That's what I'm
Ooh.
working
You
on.
really reading that?
I'm reading it right now.
How bad is that?
It's
Read?
actually pretty good.
I don't believe you.
Anyway.
Very
That thing is like
Yeah, actually.
Magnum.
Yeah, it's like a 2,000-year-old story. Here we go.
Dude, even that compressed version is too big.
That's
Yeah.
compressed?
I've seen bigger versions.
Dude, you dropped that shit and it fucking shook the earth.
Yeah, I did.
It's a heavy ass
Patrick,
book.
sorry, Alex, are you reading anything?
Right now, currently, no. I actually have a book on hold.
Really?
Yeah, because I read on the library app.
That's
Where do you read it on? Your phone?
No, I have a Kindle.
That's right. All right, so I think that's what we're talking about next week. So I got some good stuff. I also got a good self-help book I've been reading because I've been wanting to read Bending Reality. I started it, but then I was like, this feels advanced. It feels a little hard for me to read the whole thing. So I started chapter one. I have a thing with self-help books where I'll read it, and I'll keep listening to that same chapter for a week.
Oh, I kind of like that.
That's
Yeah.
actually, I bet that really lets that sink in. But yeah, we'll talk about that and more next time.
Yes,
Mhm.
for
Okay,
sure.
so guys, please get ready for a nice, cozy episode next week.
Yes.
Talk about books. Maybe listen
If
to
you
the episode
know
next to
about
a
the
camp-
author I talked about, you're in for a ride. Patrick, I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
I know you get excited by new authors, and
Hell
especially
yeah,
Hispanic authors.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm just going to bet you don't get into anything that has to do with Agustina Basterica
Okay.
until you get my review.
Okay.
Just because I want to surprise you.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Cool.
All right. All right. Okay. So, all right, guys, get ready for a cozy episode next week, and we'll see you then.
I'm not going to call you.
Maybe you'll listen to this.
You
by
know
the
what I just
campfire-
realized?
by
Some-
the
so-
fire.
We never introed.
Oh, damn.
This is Dynamic Trio.
If you have gotten this far into the show,
You know what? They didn't need an intro. We were that good today.
it's Dynamic Trio with
I'm-
your boys
Patrick.
James.
and Alex.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Follow
Next
us on
time,
Instagram and TikTok, dude.
what even episode is this?
I think it's episode.
The one before Christmas.
True. All right. See you guys.
Bye. You know, to be honest, the fact that you won't kiss a man makes you really gay.
Yeah. Bam, bam. Yeah. Going ham on the fucking Instagram, with your gram.
What are you doing to my grandma? It's a handsome Squidward.
Oh God.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna blow me.
Our cousin's uncircumcised cock.
Yeah.
when that part comes up in the podcast, just put a big bleep and nobody will know. I think you're a little racist.
Dude.
We're in a simulation.